Okay, let's get it over with. You see that, Boston? You paid. So now I'm going to pay you back because I'm honorable like that. Now, what I was saying was, well, because everybody went back to their original teams. McGinnis, George. By the way, I love George at shooting guard behind Reggie. I just got a feeling about it. I have to go with my feeling, my gut. You understand? But that's another story. This Boston time. So, we talking Boston. Now, I'm saying Taco. No beef right now. I know I'm beefing with his peoples, but this ain't about that. No beef. Okay, he's 7'5", 7'6". Okay, you got Robert Parrish. He's 7'1", but that's a big difference. You hear this Matrix shit? The Matrix gave you Taco because the Matrix loved Bill Russell. Bill Russell said, you know who the center was that day? It was me. I didn't want him to score that many points. He grabbed 55 fucking rebounds on him. You think that he won't do it again? What? He's 20 years old, cuz. The Dipper. And he mad. And he got a team with him. A super team. So you fucking right gonna do it again. So I'm saying the Matrix gave you Taco, cuz. Now listen. If all you gotta do is give Wilt players that he can mold, like Mark Eaton, it's the same. Get it, Mark Eaton, Taco. Beef. No beef. Well, then if you give Russell, he's smart as shit, and Ray Auerbach, Taco, they gonna teach him. Is they not? They smart as shit. I was learning off his videos. Ray Auerbach, he's smart as shit. You know how many championships he got? That's not by accident. Trust me, I know I was around. That's my man in heaven. Now we talking, should you keep Troy Murphy? No, because everybody went back to the original players. So it'll be Al Horford. You say, well, they say Al Horford is not a power forward. This is the same era that said Noel and Joel can't coexist on the court together. They get in each other's way. This era is retarded. Because it's working in the future pretty well. Pretty motherfucking well. I'm saying go 3-point guards. Bob Cousy, whom is the first John Stockton. Tiny Archibald, I think he averaged like what, 20, 30 points? Some weird ass fucking number before. He a superstar too. And Dennis Johnson was also an all-star, and he about 6'3", 6'4". He's got experience guarding MJ, all that. You got Pierce and Reggie Williams. And I'm sorry, Pierce is just hard to guard. I know, I grew up watching this nigga. He's hard to guard, especially at 2 guard. He be making that shit, cuz. He don't miss free throws. He be making them threes, cuz. He be making that shit. That pull-up shit he be doing, that shit be going in. He deceptively quick. And you got John Havlicek. Well, he's a better defender. He's just an all-around better player. He's smarter. He's stronger. He more athletic. And Reggie Lewis is your defender. You seen him on MJ blocking his shot and all that shit. He's about 6'7". Now you say, what do we do with Len Bias? You know, the book is out on him. I mean, but the book is not written yet. But why would he just end up to be, you got Cornbread, and you got Len Bias, and then you got Larry Bird? Why would the Matrix do that? Okay, well, let's read the Matrix. Father, how the fuck can we tell if Len Bias is going to be good? Everybody being biased. But guess what? It's obvious. What measuring stick do you judge Len Bias on? if you was reading the Matrix. Why does he got extensive tape playing against MJ? That's telling you something. Even though MJ was in college, but MJ was still busting his ass. He came in the league the best player. So he was the best player then too. Wasn't he? He was still hitting that shit at North Carolina. He still was knowing that. He was still doing the same shit. No different. Was he or was he not? So I was telling Boston, I said, listen, man, to protect yourself against my team and every other teams. Listen, Russell can hold his own against any fucking body, cuz, especially 6'11", he can hold his own. He's smart as shit, he gonna outthink you. But it's some big motherfuckers in this league, cuz. It's some big motherfuckers. I'm saying you slide Taco at center after Red Auerbach training and Russell training, he gonna be smart as shit. I got one of them on my team. Y'all got one on your team. Makes sense, don't it? You put Russell at power forward. I'm talking about when you playing against me or emergency, but you know Mikal do his thing, baby. But we saw Mikal play against Moses. You know, Moses doing what he doing. But Mikal doing what he doing. Barkley already told you he couldn't stop him. If Barkley can't stop him, Moses probably can't stop him either. Right? All right. Because that's Moses Young Ball. Barkley. Both of them niggas can't stop. I tell the truth. Well, yeah, he probably can't stop him. But Mikal can't stop them. He just gonna fuck you up. Well, I guess he can do. But Dave Cowan is probably your sixth man besides Pierce. He's a fucking problem. You saw him in an All-Star game guarding Wilt Chamberlain. He's a tough-ass white boy, man. He's an enforcer. I love Dave Cowan. I love his game. He's very, very underrated. Size don't matter with him. I think he's a legitimate 6'8", 6'7", but it don't matter. He's one of them type Rodman. He a white boy Dennis Rodman. And then you got, what's his name? Rajo, whatever, the center, 7 foot skilled, also underrated. Your center, situation is immaculate. So you say, okay, well, we're going to do that power forward. Well, just go ahead and get Troy Murphy out of there because he's not an original Celtic. Celtics is so prestigious. Damn, I used that word. Didn't I earlier? Damn, that was for the Celtics, cuz. They so prestigious, they don't need to do that. I don't know. You could say Ed Pinckney. Ed Pinckney don't shoot threes. I don't think not as good as Al Horford. Al Horford at 20 years old is very, very talented. He's a better defender than Troy Murphy. He might shoot the three better. Probably a better rebounder. Probably. And he was a Celtic. But I don't know if y'all want to dig in y'all bag, y'all crate, and go a little bit back in the day. I don't know that. I gotta really sit down and research y'all. But whether I do, whether I don't, whether I get around to it, we know you only one player away. It's obvious that you keep Taco for insurance purposes. Well, not insurance purposes. I mean, just, well, because big men, legs don't give out on them. We got technology to keep their Jones right, they legs right. So, the best way, well, how do you go at MJ? You put somebody tall on him. Well, how you go at Wilt? You put somebody bigger and taller. He's not going to be stronger than Wilt, but he's going to be bigger than him and taller than him. And he got Russell in his ear. Probably one of the smartest men in basketball history if he was a fucking player's coach. I'm giving you 10 minutes, Boston. This shit right here, baby. You helped me locate my baby girl, though. That's my baby. That's my baby. So, I'm obliging you. You understand? Shout out to Iggy Azalea. I love you, baby. Alright, Boston. 10 minutes is up. I'll post some shit. I'll write something a little later. Let me go ahead and in my pyramid and do some contemplating and thinking. But right now, you got something to be excited about. You know what I'm saying? Your nucleus is in place. You understand what the Matrix was telling you. Alright, I'm out.